Hey gang, Vince Wishart here again. Power Network. I'm pumped about this thing, hey? There's an absolute... I've been in network marketing before. Several of them. Did pretty good in ammo years ago. It was like 21 to 23, I believe. I was pumped then. It was my enthusiasm. Didn't have a clue what I was doing. It was just enthusiasm. It carried me forward. I was some great places. So I had some personal stuff to work out yet in my life, but it came around really good. So one of the things that Worldwide Dream Builders had that Power Network also offers is like key books and tapes, like plugging the mind in, like essentially brainwashing ourselves for success. So I'll tell you what, in this day and age in this world, I can stand to keep my brain cleaned up a little bit. So I'm all for the books and tapes. I think that's one of the most phenomenal things a person could do for anyone else in their life. So I'm all about it. Have been for a long time. I spend plenty of money at chapters and that sort of thing, keeping this thing tuned up. Hey? So at night I'll go to bed and I try to get that into my brain before I go to bed. I'll tell you what though, my personal situation these days is where I collapse into bed exhausted at the end of the night, and sometimes I'm unable to sleep, but I'm still like really tired. But I've been doing 18 and 21 hours a day here for the last, quite a while. I usually sleep in 1 day a week, something like that, to keep my current business going the way I'm going. And my current business is not designed to make money. My current business is designed for fulfillment. It's designed to keep me doing art because I'm an artist, but it's not designed to make money. So, in this day and age with inflation, I don't know, the cost of living goes up 10% every year, but I don't know about you, but I don't get even a 1% cost of living increase per year. So it's I love to be an artist. I love being a fine arts painter. I did a mural in December for a treatment center. I love giving back, I love being part of the solution, and I certainly, more than anything, my new drug of choice is to be of service to others. Nothing gets me off more than that. So that's what I'm all about at my car. And this Power Network offers me a vehicle to do stuff like that. So here I am at the gym. And like I'm a multitasker, right? So I read, So right now I'm reading this book. It's called The Tibetan Book of Living and Dying. So it's a pretty good book. I like to associate my brain with a lot of different spiritualities and spiritual techniques. I study shamanism these days. I study a lot of Buddhism. And just like to kind of get a real well-rounded out viewpoint so that I can build rapport. Rapport is so very important when in business. To be able to have rapport with the people that we're dealing with so we can have an understanding of their map of the world. So I'll have an easier chance to be able to jump into the way they see the world. When I can see the way they see the world, then I can speak into their listening, right? So as I speak into their listening, then I can influence them to their highest good, which oftentimes, or pretty well all the time, is the highest good for all. So I like to really check in. I'll be teaching a thing here coming up real soon about speed check-in. That's called about listening to one's own intuition, their little inner guiding voice, their higher self when it talks to you, and how to differentiate that between that and the mind chatter, which so oftentimes can come with a demand. Hey, be all this chaoticness, all this like, oh, you have to get this thing done, you got to do it right now, and that's not intuition. Intuition actually puts up two choices. You can go this way, or you can go that way, and it'll show one with maybe more light, or one with a little bit more, little weighing heavier to that option, and but you have a choice. With intuition, there's always a choice. Hey, so usually with me, this is kind of how I do it. Is I come up with this situation, come to this fork in the road, so to speak, much like I did with Power Network. The fork in the road came up, and it's like, okay, seen a million network marketing things. I've never seen 100% commissions. These guys are making it work, and I believe that this is going to change hundreds of thousands of lives for people and really empower them in their purpose. Hey? And when I have a fatter bank account, of course, this is when I can give even more to charity than I already do. Yesterday we had a 2-year anniversary party at our studio, and we raised for 2 different charities with a silent auction and so forth. And it was amazing, man. I'll tell you what, the spirit and the tribe that we've developed with our studio is all around. Tattooing's original intention was a rite of passage for a spiritual experience. So we've brought it back full circle to what its original intention was. So now we have so much to offer to other people, hey? So really excited about getting this whole thing rock and rolling, getting these videos out to people. Let me tell you what, I've been studying positive mental attitude books and such for so long that I got so much up in here. I just can't wait to give it all back, hey? In this great vehicle. So I feel limited in the vehicle that I'm in, and in this new vehicle we'll be able to pull this off together in a big way. Let me help you. And as the ones who've gone before us are helping me. So really excited about working with you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.